Hi everybody, it's Ann and welcome back to the Blog Spot. Today we're going to talk about the Game of Thrones, the second prequel with the Targaryens. And the title of this is Game of Thrones Prequel, House of the Dragon gets HBO series order. And this came out on October 29th. Okay, here we go. The order for House Targaryen-focused drama arrives after HBO officially killed its Naomi Watts-led project. Hour after its surprising decision to pass on this Naomi Watts-led Game of Thrones prequel, HBO on Tuesday announced a straight-to-series order for a prequel in the world of Westeros called House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon is a Targaryen-focused prequel set 300 years before the events of Game of Thrones and has been officially picked up to series by HBO. The announcement was made by Casey Bloys, the president of programming at HBO. The series will start with a 10-episode season. The show will tell the story of House Targaryen and how it came to rule Westeros. House of the Dragon will be set 300 years before the events of Game of Thrones, which means that it's likely to take place around the time of Aegon the Conqueror, the ruler who brought the 7 kingdoms of Westeros together with the help of his dragon-riding warrior princess sisters, who he was also married to. While the announcement of House of the Dragon certainly means that HBO isn't done with Game of Thrones, it does seem that the network is being selective about which projects within the universe actually make it to series. The prequel will also track the beginnings and the end of House Targaryen. This is the first time in Game of Thrones franchise history that a series will not go through HBO's typically years-long development process. HBO first announced 4 prequel series in the works and quietly added a 5th one in the months that followed. Of those, 2 are still active at HBO. HBO programming president Casey Bloys previously told The Hollywood Reporter that he would not do any sort of sequel to his recently wrapped Emmy-winning franchise. It's unclear which of the other remaining prequels in the works remain active after HBO passed on this pilot starring Naomi Watts. This is the first time HBO has ever revisited one of its scripted originals for a prequel/spin-off series of any sort. Game of Thrones is a global mega hit and huge revenue driver for the network. And I just want to add this in. Benioff and Weiss, who are not involved in any other Game of Thrones follow-up shows, departed their overall deal with the premium outlet for a 5-year contract with Netflix. So for those people who don't like Benioff and Weiss, they won't be doing anything with the Targaryen series. I know some people are glad to hear that. Okay, that's going to do it for me. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Please like the video, share the video, post your comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you soon with more Game of Thrones news. Bye.